Hello guys, and welcome to episode number 44 of my Football Manager 2023 European Journeyman Save, where we are the manager of Spartaks in the Latvian OptiBet Premier League, or Avesliga is the correct name for it. Starting on our manager profile, as per usual, we have reached the end of our first full season as the manager of Spartaks. Of course, we took over approximately two-thirds of the way through the final season, where we did manage to stave off relegation for Spartaks. You can see in terms of us as a manager, we're a Continental A licensed coach. We've got a decent reputation. We're now starting to speak Latvian as well as the Icelandic and the English language that we also speak. We're doing really, really well as a club. Now, we're not going to win anything this season. This season is a building season. If we have a quick look at the league table, you can see that we are in fourth position. We've got one game left to play. It's a bit of a dead rubber. We are guaranteed fourth place. We can't go any higher. We can't go any lower. Riga are the champions again, though. However, having only lost the 3 games all season, they've scored 99 goals. We are next best with 89, which is fantastic. However, the 47 goals conceded has been a little bit of a stumbling block for us. So we are fourth place. We do have Conference League football next season. We did also get to a cup final. Unfortunately, we were beaten by Riga as well. So there is some improvements that need to be made for next season. And on that note, I have actually made a couple of signings who are ready to join next season. I've brought in Borja from this team, this team in Spain. He is a central midfielder. Now he is a deep line playmaker on defend. He's got some very, very good attributes for that position, and he is going to improve upon what we've got. 25-year-old Spaniard, so again, it's another foreigner, something I do need to be wary of, but look, he's consistent and he enjoys big matches, and I think he will improve the squad. You can see here by his squad comparison star rating, he is better than our next best midfielder, which I believe is Alessandro Perez. Now, he's been playing as our deep line playmaker on defend. We could potentially push him forwards into the advanced playmaker, which he's a little bit more suited to. So Boya is coming in. We're also bringing in Yari Pascual, who is another Spaniard, another 25-year-old Spaniard. You can tell by his polygon how good he is. He is going to be the inverted winger on the right-hand side. He's got a very good left foot. Compared to the 2 inverted wingers that we've got, squad comparison wise, you can see that again he is an improvement. We are looking to move Ramboaski on. Doesn't like big matches and he's injury prone. He has spent a lot of time this season injured, basically. We signed him here somewhere, so he's been out with a tight groin, a bruised ankle, then he's had that big broken ankle, tight thigh, tight hamstring. He's never available, basically. I love his physicals, but he just hasn't really. Although his average, no, that's Yari. That's Yari. He just hasn't really done it. He's only played 5 times for us this season. Yeah, 4 goals, 2 assists, a 7 average rating. But if you compare the 2 players, Yari Pascal, you can see Yari's the blue one here. It's just a huge, huge improvement on Ramboaski, and I am looking to move him on, partly because of this. We are now £750,000 in debt. We just hemorrhage money. We absolutely hemorrhage money. I'm really, really hoping that we can have something of a run in the Conference League to help out with that. We haven't got next year's wage budget yet, although it's predicted to be 18.5, but you can see that we're already committed to spending over that. So in terms of fixtures, since you were last here anyway, let's get on with them. You were here for the 4-1 win away to Latvia. We then took on Specs in the Cup quarter-final, a comfortable 4-0 win in that one. Guks, Banda, Zhekov and Puzarevskis with the goals on that. We did follow that up though with a disappointing defeat to Auda in the league, who have actually finished, or they're going to finish in around about 7th place, so well below us. We were beaten 2-0 and I wasn't very impressed. We had a poor game and we thoroughly deserved to lose, to be honest. We did bounce back with 3 wins in a row though, first of all over Meta. Zhekov with 2 penalties inside the first 10 minutes. Ivanka made it 3. Meta did score 2 late on, and it was squeaky bum time again for Spartaks, but we held on. Ventspils was another 3-2 win. This was a cup semi-final. Guks, Ivanka, Banda, Penkovics and Kalnins with the goals for Ventspils in the Cup semi-final, which booked our place in the final. League-wise, though, we took on the team in third place, team who are better than us, and somehow we thumped them. We did go behind to Sami Sarpe in the 21st minute, and that was the start of me starting to think, we're going to get beaten here. But then Zhekov stepped up with a penalty. Ivanka Banda scored a double, and Savetkov's finished it off in the 77th minute to make it a thumping victory over the team above us in the league. We did follow that up away at home to second place RFS though, and we were beaten 1-0. An Uldrikis goal in the 83rd minute after Zhekov missed yet another penalty this season. But you can just see by the match ratings that RFS turned up. We didn't. But we did back-to-back games with RFS, and we went to their place this time and we exacted revenge. A 4-1 win, Zhekov with a double, Ivanka and Stepanovs with the goal, Vapes with the goal for RFS, and this time we were the ones who turned up. Shippers didn't though. Shippers is one of the positions that I am looking to replace this season. Also Sleedy, I am looking for another centre-half. I do have to be wary of the fact that I have to have 3 Latvians or homegrown Latvians in the club though. Smiltene, who were comfortably relegated, they picked up the 2 wins all season, 9 points. They've still got a game to play, but we did take them on again, and we put 7 past them this time. We put 9 past them earlier on in the season, 7 this time. Banda scored 4 and Beck scored 3 in this one, both with 10.0 average ratings. The rest of the team played very, very well as well. Did lose to Riga in the league though, 2-1 loss. Arguably the better team. If you have a look at the XG, shots wise we were similar, but we had the better chances. We had the 2 clear-cut chances. We only scored 1 goal though, and it was a late one, but Zhekov missed the penalty again, which would have given us the lead. Ilinans came in at centre-half for this one for arrested Slide, and had an absolute shocker. De Rosario didn't cover himself in any glory either, neither did Azevedo. So defensively, we do need to improve. Going forward, we're not too bad. There's a couple of areas I would like to improve. But we were beaten 2-1 by Riga. We were then beaten disappointingly by BFC. And it was, again, a 1-0 defeat in a game which we battered them. We absolutely battered them, but we were beaten 1-0, despite them having a player sent off in the 37th minute as well. We just could not score. 2 clear-cut chances again, 13 shots off target with 8 on, 29 shots in total. Zhekov had a poor game this time around, but we just couldn't score. And then we had the cup final against Riga, and we were thumped. We were thumped in this cup final. We had the 1 shot on target. Ato Amper with 2 goals, Mordatenko and Vitajic with the goals in this one. We just didn't show up. But we were the competition's overachievers. We weren't expected to reach the final. Ventspils were next, away from home, a 2-0 win. Italo Beck and Christian Ivanka with the goals. Gooks had a poor game this time around. Shippers actually had a good game for once, but another match that we thoroughly deserved to win. We got a little bit of revenge on Alda. Graswowski scored for them in the 46th minute after Zhekov and Ivanka had put us 2 up. Novikov rounded it off with an absolute worldie in the 89th minute. And that was his first goal for the club. Again, another deserved victory, which does give me hope for next season. The fact that we can play like this, especially against teams in and around us. Liepāja were next up, and we beat them again. This time 3-2. I changed the penalty takers. Ivanka has gone on to penalties and did score it. Italo Beck with a double. Edmund Ado and Valerius Lizanovs with the goals for Liepāja. A good performance again. Gooks didn't perform. Shippers actually had another good game. But that win over Liepāja pretty much confirmed us in a 4th place. And then lastly, we've taken on Meta. Ivanka bagged himself a hat-trick in this one. Italo Beck with the other one. Timofeyevs with the penalty for Meta in the 48th minute. But Ivanka has really started to show his class. 12 goals and 1 assist in the 14 games he's played, a 7.43 rating. He's improving as well. He's 21 years old. This annoys me, though, his consistency. But again, we are looking to improve. Beck has been an outstanding performer, 20 goals and 9 assists in the 26 games. Attribute-wise, he doesn't look great, but as performance-wise, he's done really, really well. 6 player of the matches as well. So that leaves us where we're at. As I said, today's game is a dead rubber. It's more about bragging rights. It's the last game of the season. We are playing Valmiera, who are one of the teams who we are looking, obviously, to beat next season. But we're currently 25 points off the top, which we've been there before. We have been there before. I believe with Port Talbot we were there. With Glenarvan we were there as well. And we went on the next season to win the league. Like I say, I am looking to make improvements though. So final game of the season, third against fourth, and it is Valmiera. We are the away team. The lineup that we're going to go with for today is going to be Azevedo as the right back. Slide, we're not having Ilinans. We're going to bring Stepanovs in. Shippers, possibly his last game for the club, may stay on as a backup. Like I say though, I do have to be wary of these squad registration rules. We're going to have Perez and Savetkovs as the two midfielders, with Gooks on the right hand side, Banda on the left. We're then going to go with Beck and Ivanka up front. And we're underway. Like I say, hopefully a bit of bragging rights here. We do have an early highlighted Stepanovs with a free kick. Finds Savetkovs into Shippers. Stepanovs again. Looking over the top towards Beck. Wins the header. Down to Ivanka. He's hit the outside of the post. Good chance for the Hungarian there. Unfortunately, couldn't quite take it, but it's an encouraging start to the game for Spartaks. Like I say, it's bragging rights as Riga actually go behind to the team bottom of the league in Smiltene, looking to take their total to 12 points for the season. Ventspils, coincidentally, are the team in the playoffs. You may have noticed Meta, newly promoted last season, have survived. Believe it or not, but Smilente's minus 84 goal difference, just the 2 wins this season. Obviously, one of them was against us, which was highly embarrassing. But like that's the kind of season we've had. We've only drawn 2 games all season. We've either won or we've lost. Hopefully, next season there's going to be more wins than anything else. But 21 wins from 36 games is not too bad, and we have finished in 4th place. Second highlight of the game, Banda with a questionable header. Andreevs picks up the ball, gets it back towards the middle. Azevedo picks it up though, finds Shippers. Now Savetkovs looking to get us going up the other end, skips past his man, still going. Good ball into Beck. Beck is tackled well by Intim though, and Andreevs. Now Petrauskas, Andreevs again knocks it past Shippers, but Banda covers well. Feeds Savetkovs. He's tackled by Andreevs. Good challenge. No, it wasn't a good challenge. He's been straight red card for Marcus Andreevs. Shocking act of violent conduct, the commentary says. I thought it looked like a good tackle. And I suppose that's just the limitations of the match engine, if we're being honest. Obviously, SI are limited by what they can do in terms of graphically with the match engine. You know, there's no licensing in terms of player likeness and stuff like that. So they do have to be careful, but they are still coming forward. Valmiera, it's a good, well read by Stepanovs to clear it away. Finds Azevedo advancing down the right hand side. He's got runners ahead of him. Feeds Gooks. Gooks has got Ivanka ahead of him. The Hungarian's in. He's blazed another one. He's down to a 6.5. We're going to bring Ivanka off. I think here we're going to bring. Alfredinho. Alfredinho was another one who I have listed for sale, by the way. We're also going to bring Aramboaski on for Gooks. Gooks is playing okay. Banda's not playing great. Zhekov's not on the bench, so we'll just have to go with that. Banda with a corner towards Stepanovs, gets his head on it. It's a great save by the goalkeeper. We're going to have another corner though to be swung in again by Banda, but Bar with the ball for Valmiera. Finds Kopchev. Ozlin's over the top towards Sarpe. Sarpe's in, and of course he scored. Sami Sarpe with the goal. Valmiera's first highlight of the game in an attacking sense, and of course they've scored the goal. We've fallen asleep here. Who was that? Slide. Yeah. Not surprised. There's a reason why he's on his way out of the first team. We just have not turned up for this game, and the bragging rights at the minute are going to Valmiera. We should be in front though, looking at the XG as we're approaching the final 10 minutes. Riga incidentally have turned that game around now. They are 7-2 up against Smilente. Kramens with the throw-in for Valmiera in the 86th minute down the right hand side. It's a bit of time wasting going here. Come on, ref. Finds Sarpe, the goal scorer, inside the area towards Kopchev. Well, this has gone well, hasn't it? I think my players are on the beach already. They know this game's a dead rubber. They're already on the beach. And we're losing 2-0 to a team with 10 men. 89th minute. Can we get back in? Slide wins the header, finds Rambaski. Azevedo looking over the top towards Beck, flicks it on, but he's got nobody ahead of him, and Kopchev comfortably picks it up. Clears it long, looking for Sarpe. Stefanovs wins the header though, but it's only as far as Bergins. Now Jablowskis into Sarpe again, and it's 3. Yeah, this is a good game, isn't it? This is a good game. They've played better with 10 men than they have with 11, and that's shocking. That is a really bad performance. We still somehow had the better XG. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say. You weren't good enough, boys. You can look stressed all you want, and you can look disheartened, but you were shocking. Rambaski played to lack belief. Send the assistant that. So we do finish in 4th place. Like I say, it was a dead rubber. Liepāja drew with Meta anyway. Riga, we're 28 points behind Riga now. 28 points to make up for next season. Rambaski wants to cut. Yeah, we'll sort that out off camera. That's the end of the season though, guys. 4th place. So a big amount of improvement to come at the club. Quite happy with the 4th place though, considering we finished in 8th last season with 30 points. We've more than doubled last season's point tally. So it's been a building season. Next season we go again. We need to win an extra 9 games and lose 10 less basically. We've lost 13 games this season, which if you want to win the title is not good enough. So we've got 28 points to make up to the dominant force in Latvia. We also need to try and do something about this. It is down to wages. If we have a look at wages for last season, we spent a total of £220,000. This season we're already at 603. But the board gave me the wage budget. I'm underneath the wage budget, so they've only got themselves to blame. But projection-wise, we're predicted to be in serious debt in the seasons to come. So that does need to improve, obviously. We have reached the end of the season, though, guys. Thank you very much. I don't even know what number season we're in anymore. We're in 2034, so season 12, possibly. But we are going for a second full season in Latvia next season. Obviously, the 3rd season that we've actually been here all together in Latvia. We'll be looking to win the up to Liga title and knock Riga off their perch. Thank you though, guys, for watching. As always, please do remember to hit that like button. It does help me out. Also, if you're not subscribed and you are watching, you do enjoy what you see, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with any future content. Keep coming back, watching my videos, watching how I'm getting along in my journey to knock all 33 European nations off. We're in our 5th nation. We've already knocked 4 off. But guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.